Yes, and welcome. Of course, this is the Touchline on Y254. Bernard Okumu, great that you're still with us and to the first session of our interviews, and great to have Box Girls Kenya, an organization that, of course, has programs that supports women through various techniques like developing life skills, self-defense, and also nurturing tomorrow's leaders through sports. Karibu sana, Emily Juma, immediately on my right?
Yeah.
And of course, Lensa Tien as well, and Sarah Achieng, the angel of
Wow.
Whoa. Karibuni sana, right? And Emily and Lensa did make their debut for the national team. It's called the Hit Squad. So, yeah, it was beautiful to see you, especially Emily. I covered before. Lensa also was around, but also Emily, remember covering you, that must have been a year ago.
Yeah.
And desire yako ilikuwa ni ku make debut, wearing the national colors. How did that make you feel? How was the moment like?
At the moment was so interesting. Just you took a step up, and it's a goal that once back then nilikuwa nayo. It's a dream come true. Yes, it didn't go maybe the way we expected, but the fight was fair. It was a very good fight. Yeah.
Lensa, for you making debut, regardless of what the results went, but what did it mean to you?
I can say it was a wake-up call to me, being a first-time experience. Naweza sema ni kurudi kwa drawing board, kujituma, and moving on to the next. Yeah.
Sarah Cheng has been around, she holds 3 regional titles, but also more so the Commonwealth title, and of course the WBF Super Lightweight title as well. And of course she's also looking to defend the 2 titles. We can speak about how it's been for you. Winning and defending are 2 different things, right? Talk about your title defense of these 2 titles.
Okay, thank you so much for having us today. We are so grateful. So, winning and defending are 2 different things. So it's something that you have to take a lot of sacrifice, a lot of time, a lot of resources to put things right for me to get the titles that you share about. So ni kitu nasema ni kitu mzuri sana, and we are looking forward to defend it in the years to come.
Yes, of course, and we're just talking about box girls, and in essence, I just did mention, inapatia, especially women from neighborhoods like Korogosho, right? Kariobangi, that's Laiti on the other side, Dandora, Huruma, Madare, and as far as even Kasarani, sio, inamaanisha nini? What do box girls do, and maybe what have been some of their footprints or landmark achievements as far as achieving what they had set out to do?
Okay, so we are a community-based organization that uses boxing as a tool to tackle issues that affects young women and girls in marginalized community of Nairobi and also western part of Kenya. So we work with 30 schools currently, 20 in Nairobi and 19 in western part of Kenya. So we use boxing to train girls on how to defend themselves. It doesn't have to be like lazima warushe ngumi. So it's self-defense for us inaweza kuwa ni kushout saa zile mtu ako kwa shida. We use boxing also to allow us to voice out on the issues ambao zinawakumba pale hivyo mtaani. So we train them on leadership aspect where they get to learn soft skills za boxing ambao ni discipline, time management, and also how to be determined on whatever they want to achieve. We also use boxing to tackle stereotype related to the sport itself. Boxing inajulikana kama male-dominated sport. Lakini for us, we have proved to the society ya kwamba what a man can do, a woman can also do. We also use boxing for fun. Kuna wale wasichana wanakuja kufanya boxing for fun, boxing for fitness. Na kuna sisi kama wenye tuko hapa hivi right now to present the organization, we are using boxing to earn a living at the same time. Amy and Lensa, they are in the national team. Now I may make their debut internationally, and also I'm also a world champion. So that is boxing in a nutshell. We work with girls from the age of 8 to 23 years, and we have 3 main programs about tuna were trained through. So maybe Lensa or Amy can share on some of the program.
Yeah, sure. And maybe Lensa, just to add on the programs, you could also talk about what made you, when you joined Box Girls, of the reason that maybe of the things that were both girls offer to women, right? What was your reason? First few reasons. Did you want to become world champion? Did you want just to become a leader in the society? Use boxing for some other means?
Okay, first, if I can mention, I'm an alumni. Like I'm a beneficiary of Box Girls Kenya.
Yeah.
So
and you're Box Girl.
Yeah, of Box Girls Kenya.
Yeah.
So I joined Box Girls as a participant, and back then I didn't think of doing boxing. I was very active in the life skill bit and not the boxing bit. But immediately after high school, when I came back to the organization to give back, I used to attend daily trainings in the morning, and from there is when our coach realized that I can do it. He saw the potential in me and just advised me if I can take up the space of doing the boxing as a career, and that's how I started it.
Was it your movement? Was it your killer punch? What did the coach see? Because you've been around.
I think it's the passion, because I never missed any training, and I was there seeing. Like I can say Emily is one of my motivation in doing boxing, because I used to see her training and I could ask myself, why can't I do it the same way she's doing it? And immediately the coach approached me. I saw I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, for Emily, I know you've been around, familiar with your story, but when you joined boxing, how old are you and how did it turn out to be? How old did you pick up boxing? And was it for self-defense maybe? Coming from coach?
So my story is a bit funny. Me, I didn't join box girls because like I wanted to ni ile yenye mko idol kwa community, and then your friend anajua Box Girls Kenya, and then you people decide to go because you have nothing to do at home. And then we are now taken through the ISO curriculum, we are taken through what Box Girls is. And then tukaanza tu kukua tunaenda hiyo tu ya kuenda. But in 2020 ndio nimeanza ku take boxing for now the next level. Yes, I had that passion and dream of doing it, but I had don't like sikuwa nimeamua ile completely I want to do it until 2020. That's when I started now boxing, nikacheza the novices, intermediates. And now, yeah, here we are today.
Yeah, and now you're proud to take it over. As far as your national ambitions concerned, making debut last year, and now what must you win to bring at Box Girls? I mean, look at the team that's behind you, the Angel of War, storied history in boxing, has number of medals, current champion, two titles, world titles. For you, what does that take you?
So for me, naweza sema the aim right now, I'm looking to the Olympic picture. I want to represent the country at the Olympic. The first win, ni hiyo tu ku step in that arena. It is always a win. Being in that ring, it's a win. Mtu yote ashaingia hapo anaweza kuambia. So yeah, I want to win that courage, that confidence ya ku stand in the Olympic arena. And also I'm looking forward to changing now the results zenye nimekuwa nazo. I finished the 3 round, yes, but I want a different now result. Not just finishing the game, but winning the game.
Yeah, and of course, stepping onto such a stage for the first time and picking up the positives, it means that those are you went to another level, compared to maybe before there. What did you realize? What did you observe?
So when we went to Serbia, what like nearly realized me the fact that at a personal level we have what it takes, because skills zenye ziko offered to us are exactly the skills wale watu wako nazo. We like the way you box, it's either southpaw or orthodox. Those are now the
your southpaw is when somebody is standing
left-handed, and now orthodox is when someone is right-handed.
Right-handed,
the basics are like they are equal. Hakuna difference. The difference now is how these people are now dedicated and how the government is fully
the support systems around the whole game, right?
Like the whole game.
Yeah. And for you, who would you rather fight, a southpaw or an orthodox? Either.
I'm comfortable with either.
Lensa, how going to the national, being in the hit squad, making your debut, how has Box Girls helped you advance your boxing?
Okay, just by allowing me to be part of the team, I can say it's a support to me, because we have a lot to do at work at Box Girls Kenya,
Yes,
but
yes.
they give me the time to go and train with the team. So I can say that's a full support to me. Plus the encouragements from the coach. Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah, what are the sacrifices that boxers must undergo or undertake to be on such a stage, to, you know, be champions?
For me, I would say you have to be disciplined first, being at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. The second thing is about being consistent. Uko pale hivyo unajua nini unataka kufanya. You don't have to be pushed. And maybe the last one, I'll say being patient. Kwa sababu it takes time for somebody to become a world champion. So those three elements for me ndio imeniwakia. So I think it can also work for any other girl who is coming up.
How different or how similar is your story joining Boss Girls? Because you're the pioneers of the organization, right?
So me, my story is quite different from the rest. Mimi kuna jamaa alinipiganga kofi nikiwa nafanya zoezi ya kufanya tu jogging around my area. So my main motive ya kurudi gym, ya kwenda gym, though nilikuwa naendanga for fitness, not for kuwa champion. Nilikuwa nataka kwenda gym, I got the skills and maybe learn to defend myself. Mtu kama wewe akitaka kutake advantage of me, nimuonyeshe some of the skills. Apparently that did not come through. Ilikuja from now the revenge to now becoming the world champion. So it is a totally a change story from what I intended to do. So Box Girls has really taught me the discipline aspect of it and also on how to manage some of the challenges zenye tuna face in our community, in our day-to-day life.
Yeah, na unaweza sema impact imekuwa visible, sio?
Yes, impact imekuwa visible kwa sababu for me being pale hivyo mtaani hakuna kitu yote nafanya and then mtu anakuja na kuchapa and then story inakuja umetrainiwa una become a world champion na unaweza kutrain watu wengine kwa sababu I joined as a participant. Nikapewa role ya kucoach wasichana pale hivyo mtaani. Nikakuja nikatransitioniwa to become the sport coordinator to the sport administrator and currently we are the Box Girls brand ambassador ambao tunafanya kazi ya amplify the kazi ya organization. We are trying to amplify the organization goal through different platforms. Yes.
How influential was the founder and the coach?
I can say hakuwa boxer. Hakuwa boxer.
Yeah, he's a musician too, right?
He's a reggae musician,
Yeah,
Irish priest.
Yeah.
Keep it low. Yes. He's a reggae musician, but anapenda boxing sana. So alifanya boxing kidogo and then partly akukua music, lakini anapenda boxing sana. Though akucheza, alicheza tu ile ya mtani, akuwa ingia kwa ring kucheza. Yes.
And I see him on the sidelines when Lensa and Amy are playing. I mean, Amy, talk about the impact of the coach, you know, and now going again to the national setup where you meet Akina Musa Benjamin, Muluhe. How have they bettered your boxing?
Okay, so I can say the man is so influential. He's a man among the many women in the organization. So from basics, from scratch, hatujui kitu yoyote, folding of fist, how to put on a guard, to everything. And then now you're meeting the national coaches and they're there to make sure that you're doing what is required of you. Wanakusaidia into going to the road work now in mali kama Denderu mali tunaendanga kukimbia, a very peaceful place. And yes.
Yeah. Lensa, how has the coaching made you better, like, you know, transitioning from really weight, so basic like Amy has said now to a level where you have to be sharp and all aware in the ring?
Okay, I can say it's a matter of foundation pia, venye tu Emily amesema. Our coach ni mtu mwenye atakuangalia, hata ni train venye anatrainisha Emily. Ataangalia ajue huyu Lensa anafaa trainiwe hivi ndiye ataperform better because of maybe height advantage or any other thing. So I can say tu ni hiyo approach ya coach in uplift the performance. Yeah.
What are you doing to make sure that you retain your spot in the national team?
Pardon?
What are you doing? What must you do now to make sure that you become a mainstay in the national team?
We have national leagues. So what I have to do as at now, I have to train so that when I participate in any national league, like nita outdo still mwenye atanipata hapo, so that nita retain my position in the national team. Because once nitaenda game, maybe nipate another opponent and win, that's a ticket for her. Yeah, sure.
Amy, is it the same? I mean, looking at the local competition, the competition that you face kwa league matches, does it match up to you, or it's sometimes like a walk in the park?
I can never say that boxer yoyote or opponent yoyote is a walk in the park. It takes a lot. Ndio hata hizo actually I had someone say that KO hata zikuangi planned, and I agree with that. You can never go in a fight ukisema today I want to knock this person down. Inaweza kuwa the opposite. Na wewe ulienda ukijua na mkeo wewe unakiwiwa. Game zote you have to be prepared. Ukijua you are going to face opponent, you don't know how they've been training, you don't know extra mile yenye amekuwa kienda. So when you are going to face any opponent, you put the seriousness yenye ungeput hata ingekuwa ni hiyo national level.
Yeah, some unknown opponent.
They are known siku zote. Lazima tu uput ile work yenye ungeput.
Say that title defense for the World Super Lightweight and Commonwealth, which is coming up. I know you're supposed to defend your title last year, but that did not happen.
Yeah, it actually didn't materialize as was planned. Ni kwa sababu ya venye the current situation yenye tuna face tulia ilikuwa planned niende ni defend my title, lakini promoters walisema majensis waliharibu mambo. But I'm calling upon well wishers and the promoters on board kwa sababu I feel like right now ndio tuko kwa peak. Na time inakuja sometimes mtu anachoka, so it is now kama si now we don't see kama kuna siku ingine. So I really need support, and I'm calling upon people who can support me in this journey. Yes.
Of the WBF and the Commonwealth titles here, which is the most cherished one?
They are both of them. Kwa sababu the work yenye na put kupata hii ingine is more or less the same, so siwezi sema kuna yenye imekuja virahisi. So but the World Boxing Foundation is the bigger one kwa sababu we proved to the world ya kwamba we have boxers in Kenya. We can do it.
Yeah, one of the few, you know, only the second one after Konje. So that's a big plus for you.
Of course.
Yeah. And now it must retain. When do you expect you'll defend it?
I was hoping July, but I'm not sure if this is going to happen. And we are just in the waiting, hoping for the best. Yes.
Nice one. So, I mean, looking at Lensa, for you to pick up boxing and then do so well, and up to now you can stand, you know, your name is now in the history, you know, as you don national jerseys, you know. Sometimes you don't need to do it so many times, just once alone it's enough, you know. And do you think that the environment played a big part in you becoming a boxer? Like you can say, the environment gave you an advantage?
Not sure. Not sure
Amy, what do you think?
But again, I can say also coming from a community that watu ni wachokozi tu. So naweza sema hiyo ni one of the thing pia inaweza kuwa ilitupush pia ndio in case kuna mse anaweza kuona ka for example sahi nikiwa road mtu anaweza kuuliza wewe unaweza nipiga. So unaona huyo already anakuchokoza tu, but you don't have to respond with the hiyo boxing yako. Unajua tu boxing yangu mimi ni ya ring, venye Sara alisema kuna venye boxing ina instill to discipline in one way or another. Yeah.
For Amy, what do you think? What role did the environment play in you picking up boxing? And is it the proper way for you to get in? Because amesema watu ni wachokozi. Yeah.
So mimi naweza sema yes, because mimi nimegrow pale coach. And yes, iko na character kadhaa zenye wengine maybe wanajua stories and safety. It's not a safe space. So hiyo ina push mse into learning defense, because unajua when you have the skills ina kuensure hata kama si fully but at least you feel safe that at least niko na hizo skills.
Yeah, and you've gone on, you know, to wear the national colors, you know, hold down box girls and still dream. And I'm
Yeah.
sure when you began, you were maybe 5 of you, but you're the only one, right?
Yes.
What do you think has made you still hold on to today?
I think Sarah alimention hapo mbeleni ni consistent, and then kuna a great thing yenye ni passion tu. Mnaweza anza wengi but the passion itakukeep tu hapo. Unaenda, unatoroka, unarudi tu. Yeah.
Yeah. So upcoming championship, just as we bring the curtains to this interesting interview, lovely time. What's next now? The league and retaining, maybe fighting for your titles and.
Yes, we have the leagues zina come. Tuko na second league ambayo ni upcoming. Yes, in actually next month, July. Yes, maintaining to cheza hizo game and yes, maintaining the position as well.
Yes, indeed, and maybe future transition into professional.
Yeah.
After how long?
Hiyo wacha
What do you want to
niseme
achieve
hapa.
here?
Hiyo wacha niseme hapa. Yes.
I saw the eye. Lensa, for you, what I mean, you know, with the debut national, now what must follow? Maybe focusing on the league as well, local championships.
Yeah, me too. I'm focusing on the leagues and maybe we have African championships pia ziko in place. So just by retaining my position, I believe maybe nita qualify for the African championship. Then maybe to bring a better result. Then hiyo aspect pia transitioning into professional pia iko but I can't tell the exact time. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you've conquered amateur levels, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What would you share with the rest of the upcoming boxers who are looking up to you, especially in those neighborhoods that you guys have footprints in?
Naweza waambia there is nothing is impossible. Naweza wapea na story yangu. For me, ukiangalia tu like mtu anaweza kukujudge from the appearance, akwambie you are too small or this you cannot do this and this. But naweza waambia ukifika kwa boxing industry kuna weight categories, so usiogope that maybe utapigwa ama nini. Na mkwe tuna hiyo consistency na I'm calling upon any other girl out there mwenye anaweza taka kutake up boxing as a career. Akanyage to your space. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Boxing is very fun.
Is it true? You also encourage the rest to follow?
Yeah.
And become national champions.
Yes,
and
believe
conquer the
in
world
themselves.
Too. Yeah. And Sarah, just as we wind up, so box girls and the future that it holds for the girls, life skills, and also making sure that they have the self-defense, right? Combination of the two. What kind of world does it prepare for women who join sports? So people in and around neighborhoods zile ambazo box girls wako.
So for the girls, tunataka kuona msichana mwenye anaweza stand out for to defend other girls outside there. Tunataka kuona msichana mwenye ana voice out for her rights and the right of others. Tunataka kuona msichana mwenye anatumia hizo skills kwa sababu si boxing alone. Tunawafundisha pia how to become economic independence na ku appreciate the value of a shilling. So tunataka kuona msichana mwenye ako economically independent in a way na anaweza simamia jamii yake. It doesn't have to be depend kwa mtu mwingine. Yes, nice, that is the girl that we want to see.
Nice one. Thank you so much, Sarah, Lensa, and Emmy for coming through on the Touchline. We hope to see you again in and we wish you all the best in your upcoming championships and also fights and bouts, right?
Thank you.
For Sarah, I think Angel of War, we hope that the titles will remain with you, the super lightweight as well as the Commonwealth title, right?
Thank you.
And all the best. Thank you so much. Up next, of course, the fan zone. So don't go too far on the Touchline. Stay with us.